1490101, street address 10352 Gwynns Falls Street. Now, this house I've already eliminated for consideration, but I want to go through and show you why, Anthony, because this is your my first video with you. This house has two problems. One, while it has a big lot, it's very inefficiently used with this type of a driveway. In real estate, at least in Las Vegas, people do not like non-standard things. You know, they want the same thing, only different. Now, on the positive side, this is a cul-de-sac, and it's the end of the cul-de-sac. This, by the way, is a drain. Las Vegas has, in the past, had a problem with flash floods, and they've largely solved it with things like this, these massive drain culverts. So these are not uncommon in Las Vegas. Now, this video will be a bit longer than most because I'll kind of go through the construction with you as well. The houses here have tile roofs and stucco. And very importantly, what they have is this area here that's actually a long vent underneath there that allows the stucco to weep. If I see a house where they have raised the level of dirt up to the weep line, we will typically eliminate that one. We have no termites or other pests to speak of, no ticks, fleas, anything like that. But there are other issues that can come about if you overfill it. Or I should say, if you have the fill too high. What else out here? Now, looking at this house, first of all, it needs 100% repaint. The reason is these are very non-standard colors. Almost everything is going to be kind of a desert sand white trim. And when you have a dark room like this one, this dark red, it's going to end up needing 2 coats of paint. So I'll give you an estimate on that in the future. These are the preferred window shades on all houses here. They are a fake wood, and they do extremely well in the sun and heat. Carpeting will need to be replaced too, in my opinion, although it's hard to tell. Sometimes we have 2 carpet cleaners that we work with. They're excellent, and they do a good job of restoring carpets. This is also a non-standard layout. I have another house I want you to see, or I will take pictures of. Notice the damage to the cabinet here. We have folks who can repair cabinets, but when I see cabinet doors off like this, it makes me concerned about a variety of things. Now, what happened was that this tile was installed and they added this on, and they should have used a similar color, and they didn't. These walls are painted dark brown or gray, I can't tell, and would be expensive to repaint. And as usual, the back door is left open by the realtors. Now, the yard is pretty much unacceptable. People renting houses have kids, and so they want a place for the kids to play, and there's not enough room here. And you'll notice this type of fence. There's only 2 types of fences that work in Las Vegas. Mostly they're concrete block like this one. You will find these plastic ones that, if they're high enough, do pretty good. Dual air conditioning is very important in this area. It's not a deal breaker, but it's important because you have 1 unit for upstairs and 1 for down. Now, yard care is pretty low here, simply because most of the yards consist of either rock or concrete. As I'm walking along, I'm looking for any kind of bulges on the stucco or anything else that would indicate a problem. Screens on windows and stuff like this are not that big of an issue here, and in fact, I don't have screens on my windows at home. We just don't have flying insects here, so they're not much of an issue. I've never seen, well, rarely seen doors pulled off like that. Now, in most cases, garage door openers come with rent houses, and they cost $350 installed if they don't exist, and they're very important here for renting. Washer dryers are typically included with a rental, as is the refrigerator. If a house that is purchased for investor purposes doesn't have them, we suggest you do not purchase them up front, because occasionally we find renters who have their own appliances and they want to use them. Actually, I think these rugs could be saved for one more tenant usage. They were cleaned, but by an incompetent cleaner, which most of them are in town. There's only 2 really good carpet cleaners I know of. Now you can tell by all the hallways and stuff that there's a lot of wasted space in this house. Ceiling fans in bedrooms are very popular here. Now this is pretty common to have an open area from the bedroom into the bath, but have the toilet in a separate closet. By the way, these you see these rolls in the rug? I don't know if you can see them, but there's some rolls in the rugs. That can be taken care of by a good carpet company easily. Okay, in summary on this house, 1, will be removed from consideration. See, there's things that even though we do analytics, we look at aerial views, you just can't tell until you get on site. And the inefficient layout of this house is one thing. The cost to repaint is not going to be that bad. Typically, it's about $1 a square foot. This one will be a little higher because of these dark rooms, so say $1.25, $1.50 a square foot. So I do not recommend this property.